Court is calling 2025 CR 04128 State versus Simon Alexander Garza. If we're gonna have parties approach and announce for the record.
Marissa Giovanco for Mr. Garza.
All
Morning.
right. Good morning.
Happy belated birthday.
Oh, it's not belated. I celebrate the entire month.
There you go.
And so does the court reporter
I
now.
did already tell her, yes, happy birthday.
All right, so we are here. You filed a motion to modify bond conditions. And counsel, Ms. Pratt is still listed as the attorney. Is she remaining on this case?
No, Judge, we talked about that and you signed the motion to withdraw last time I was here.
Okay, I don't know why it continues to show her.
I don't know.
Could you all look and make sure that she's listed as the attorney on this case, please?
I think I have been on it the whole time, but I was under Ms. Pratt's firm originally, and now it's my firm.
Yes. All right, so we are here on a motion to modify bond conditions. Have parties had a chance to confer?
Yes, sir. Yes,
Is there an agreement?
no, Judge.
All right, defense, do you have any witnesses?
Yes, Judge.
Yes.
May I call Simon Garza?
All right, if you could raise your right hand for me, please. Do you solemnly swear and affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
All right, you can lower your hand, state your name for the record.
Simon Alexander Garza.
You may proceed.
Thank you, Judge. Simon, how old are you?
I'm 22.
Okay, and do you have any educational background? Can you tell the judge?
I had graduated medical assisting school as well as a certification with phlebotomy.
Okay, and when did you graduate?
I graduated back in March, I want to say. I had completed my schools
Of 2025?
of 2025.
Okay, was that prior to this arrest?
Yes, that was prior to this arrest.
Okay, and this arrest that we're here for, you're here on a manslaughter charge. What is it alleged to involve? Is it alleged to involve a traffic accident?
Yes.
Okay, and when is the alleged incident occur?
The alleged incident occurred somewhere in early October of 2023 or 2022.
Okay, so how long after the accident were you arrested?
About 2 years.
Okay, during those 2 years, did you have to report to anyone?
No.
Did you have to go to court at all?
No.
Did you have any monitoring whatsoever?
No.
Okay. Besides this arrest, have you ever been arrested in your entire life?
No.
Okay. Do you drink?
No, I've never drank. I never plan to.
Okay, is that a religious reason for you?
Yes.
Okay, and so alcohol was not a factor in this incident?
Yes. It was not.
Okay,
Yes. That's
okay. Are you working right now?
Yes.
Where are you working?
Right now I'm hoping to build the university hospital down on Zephyr.
Okay, what do you do helping to build the hospital?
So right now I'm doing work in the yard. I'm hauling copper pipes and moving boxes, filling out orders, receiving orders.
Okay, is it fair to say that you're not able to find a job in the field that you have a degree in?
Yes.
And why is that?
My case, they when I applied, they like to tell me to come back whenever things are finished. And
Okay, and what hours are you working in construction?
so right now I'm working from 7 a.m. to 3 p.m.
Okay, you are currently on partial house arrest with a GPS monitor, correct?
Yes, that's correct.
When did you get that put on?
I got that put on in July
Of 2025?
20. Yes,
Okay, have you had any violations on GPS?
I have had no violations.
Have you had any bond violations whatsoever?
No.
Okay, and have you always shown up to court dates
Yes.
on time?
Yes.
Okay, do you have family here in San Antonio?
Yes. All is here in San Antonio.
Who all lives here in San Antonio?
My mother, my 5 siblings, my cousins and uncles.
Okay, what about you? Are you seeing anyone?
Yes, I'm currently engaged. She also lives here in San Antonio.
Okay.
All of her family.
Okay, now while you've had the GPS monitor on, has it caused you any problems at work?
So I'm not able to wear steel toe boots or required steel toe boots, and I've been, running into things. There are snakes on the property.
Would you say it's a safety hazard that you're not wearing the proper footwear due to the GPS monitor?
I would say that.
Okay, has it affected your work hours at all?
It has. I'm not able to get overtime. I have to leave slightly early just so that I'm able to make it to my home on time. That I'm not over.
Okay, so what do you mean slightly early? What's your schedule?
So my schedule is from 7 a.m. to 3:30 p.m., but I have to leave at 3 o'clock
Okay.
in
And
order to get home.
so you're not in violation.
Yeah, so that I'm not in violation.
The alleged victim in this case, do you know his family at all?
I
Do you have any contact with them?
no,
Do you know where they live?
no,
You have no reason to contact them whatsoever.
no.
You also have a bond condition of no driving, correct?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay, how do you get to work?
My father-in-law drives me.
Okay, and how do you get to court every time you have a court?
I either have my fiance or my mother take me.
So you are not driving in any capacity,
No,
no machinery at work?
no.
The limit on your hours and not being able, having to leave earlier and not being able to work overtime, is that causing financial burden on you?
That is.
How so? Can you explain it to the judge a little more?
So I'm not able to receive overtime because overtime is usually offered on the day of.
All right, so here's my thing. This is what I don't understand. As a part of his conditions, it's partial GPS for work. So if he's working till 10 p.m., that's fine because it's partial for work. I don't understand this. I can't work at, until 3:30 because I need to be home by 3:30. That's not the court's orders. The court's orders are partial GPS for employment. So if your work schedule is from 7 a.m. to 3:30 p.m., then you're allowed to say from 7 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. So I don't understand why my orders are not being followed.
Sure. Let me ask you this. So how long do you have from leaving work to get home?
I have until close to be
About an hour. Does it take you longer than that to make the drive?
at 3:30. Yes,
And is that due to traffic?
it's due to traffic.
Okay. And then do you have to get prior approval or tell your GPS officer ahead of time what your hours are?
Yes,
And is that why you can't work overtime because you don't find out until the day of?
yes.
Who is your GPS officer?
I believe it's Alicia Pryor.
Alicia Pryor?
Yes.
Ms. Ferguson,
Yes.
can you see if Alicia Pryor can zoom in? All right, you may continue.
I don't have any other questions, just argument, Judge, and no other witnesses.
All right, any witnesses? Yes.
All right, so Mr. Garza, although you stated that you weren't arrested between the time of the crash and when you were arrested for this offense, you did receive a speeding ticket, is that correct? In
I-
those 2 years?
I did.
And then what type of shoes are you wearing today?
Today I'm wearing dress shoes.
Are they boots or,
They're low cut boots.
okay. And so what type of work shoes are you saying that you need for work?
I need steel toe boots.
Okay, and so what's the difference between, I mean, other than the steel toe aspect of it, what's the difference between a steel toe boot and what you're wearing?
The steel toe boots have more cushion and they're a bit higher for more protection of the higher ankle.
Okay, and so you're saying that they're higher, or they go up higher on the ankle than what you're wearing today?
Yes, that's right.
Okay, and have you looked to see if there's anything available where the,
I have there are things, but they're not as so right now I'm wearing not right now, but for work I wear composite toe shoes, but I'm receiving a lot of reprimand. I guess you could say a lot of people calling me out and saying that I'm not supposed to be wearing those shoes and that they're not the proper work boots.
but regarding the steel toes, you're saying, regarding steel toe boots, have you looked to see if there are any available that have a lower cut on the ankle?
Yes, I have.
Is there any available?
I have the found it.
You're talking-
Nothing further.
All right, we'll continue this hearing once Ms. Pryor zooms in.
Okay, thank
All
you.
right, thank you. All right, we're back on the record in 2025 CR 004128, State versus Simon Alexander Garza. If I could have parties re-announce for the record, please.
Marissa Giovanco for Mr. Garza.
And you're Mr. Garza?
Yeah, that's right.
All right, we have by Zoom, Officer Pryor, could you unmute for me, please? Deputy Laura, is the sound on?
Yes, Judge.
All right, could you say something for me, please?
Good morning, Your Honor.
If you could speak up a little bit.
Oh, yeah. Good morning, Your
Morning.
Honor.
Good morning. All right, so I'm calling you on the case of Simon Alexander Garza. Do you have that pulled up?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
So could you raise your right hand for me, please? Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
All right, you can lower your hand if you'll state your name for the record.
Alicia Pryor.
All right, so this is going to be slightly different from a question and answer situation. I wanted you to zoom in because there's been testimony about his being allowed to work after hours. And so I'm trying to figure out if there's an issue because sometimes he has to work overtime. And his attorney has stated, and he stated that there is a 30-minute window for him to return home after work, but that sometimes he has to leave early because he won't make that window. So I just wanted my orders to be clear, and if there's some confusion, we could clear it up. So I'm ordering that he's allowed to work. He's on partial GPS. So is there anything that I would need to put in my order? For example, he leaves work at 3 o'clock or 5 o'clock. Sometimes you run into traffic. We have construction all over. Is there going to be an issue, or do I need to put something in the order where you all can just track him and you can see that he didn't make any stops? He's coming straight from work to home, but maybe there's construction, maybe there's traffic, and he's not going to get back home, within the 30 minutes allotment. Is that going to be an issue, or is there something I need to order?
No, ma'am. We give an hour for travel, or he has an hour of travel time. So he's able to get home. He needs to be home by 4:30 p.m. is what I currently have, since he's
Okay.
scheduled to leave work at 3:30.
All right, so they're giving you an hour. Is an hour not enough time for you? I'm sorry, you're gonna have to speak up so she can hear.
So the day that I did try to leave work at 3:30 exact, I ended up getting home at around 4:20, which is 10 minutes away from that cutoff time, and I didn't want to risk any like accidents maybe happening or construction or something.
All right, so this is what I can tell you. Normally what ends up happening with violations on pretrial matters, one, it comes to me. Two, I'm sure, Ms. Pryor, if you see that he's not home at his allotted time, you're able to look and see that he's traveling on his way home, and maybe there's some issue with traffic. I could be wrong, but I don't think they'll be filing a motion for me to review as a violation report if you're 10 minutes late. They will usually, and correct me if I'm wrong, if you're late, they will look at the tracking and they will see. And then it will come to me and say, oh, this person stopped at HEB, this person stopped at a club, but that's when I'll get it. You understand?
Yeah.
Is that correct, Ms. Officer Pryor?
Yes, Your Honor. So we'll call the defendant to see why he was late, if it was due to traffic or if there is an issue with the car or whatever may have happened. If there was an unauthorized stop, then we would do a violation.
So they will call you. So just be available for a phone call. So there's not a problem with you working overtime. You just need to let them know that you're working overtime. And if, from what I'm understanding from the witness, is that if you're scheduled to leave at 3:30, but there's overtime work, all you have to do is email or call them and say, I'm still at work, I've gotten overtime, and then they will track you.
May I ask her a question, Judge?
Sure.
Okay, Ms. Pryor, as far as if he were to get a last minute, same day overtime shift, is he able to do that, or is he supposed to be giving you advance notice?
It is supposed to be advance notice, just because I'm personally in the office from the hours of 8 to 5, so I could put his schedule in. The on-call officers wouldn't be aware because they don't have access to my email that he's requesting more time to be at work. So if he's scheduled at that time for 3:30 p.m., he has to be home by 4:30. He wouldn't be able to do that day of overtime.
Okay,
So here's my question. Do you work on weekends?
I currently don't.
All right, so what you do is you send an email to them, and the person who will be submitting the violation report would be you, or would it be the person who's working at the desk?
For me,
Yes.
sorry, for the violation, can you ask the question
All
again?
right,
Sorry.
so if for some reason, because you say you're scheduled from 9 to 5, if he works over, would you be, and you're not there, and your email, nobody is able to check your email, would you be the person who would enter the violation report, or would it be the person who's on duty?
No, I would do the violation on return of business day.
All right, so you just send her an email and let you know you're at work. According to GPS, she'll be able to look to see if you were actually at your location or not. But if it's going to be overtime, this is the court's order, because I want people to work. If it's going to be overtime, you need to send them an email saying, I'm still at work. I'm going to be here overtime. She's just told you she would be the person who would enter the violation report, not the person on duty. And I'm making an assumption here, and if the assumption is incorrect, let me know. My understanding is that even if it was somebody who was not your normal officer, they would still call you and say, hey, where are you at? That was a bad sentence. I mean, my English professor would be horrible and upset with me for ending with a preposition. So they will call you and say, where's your location? Why are you not at your designated location? Miss Dixon, I apologize. You taught me better. And so did my mom. So you just need to make sure that you're in contact with them. And if you have an extra shift, just send them an email. You understand? Are you able to do that? All right. So, and just be available for phone calls. So if something happens and you're supposed to be home at 4:30 or whatever it is, she's already stated that they will call you and say why you're not at home. And you can tell them, you can look, I'm stuck in traffic. All right?
And Judge, can I still be heard on argument? Because that's not our
No,
only issue.
no, you can still be heard on argument, but is there anything else from Officer Pryor?
No, Judge.
State anything from Officer Pryor?
No, he's been really compliant, Judge.
All
I don't
right.
have anything else to say.
All right, thank you so much. And thank you for zooming in on such short notice. I appreciate it.
Thank you, Ms. Frye.
Yes, ma'am. You have a good day.
You too.
Bye-bye.
Yes.
Thank you, Judge. Judge, my argument is that Mr. Garza is a young child. He's a young kid. He's 22. He is not someone who has a criminal history. He is alleged to have committed basically what they're saying is a traffic accident. This isn't someone who killed someone, even in a manslaughter. It wasn't an intentionally, knowingly, any form or fashion. This was a traffic accident allegation. And there's no disputing that with the state.
Okay, so with regards to that, I don't know if there's a dispute about that or not. I don't have any facts. So that's all I know is what's in the indictment. I don't know any facts. If people want to call witnesses and place them under cross-examination for the facts of the case, then that can be done.
Yeah, and Judge, Mr. Garza did testify that this was a traffic accident.
Do you want him to be cross-examined over the facts of the case?
No, I mean, no, Judge, we've already passed and that was already done. But he did testify it was a traffic accident. I have not heard anything to dispute that. However, the purpose of GPS is to stop people from hurting other people, to stop people from committing additional crimes, to protect victims. The protection from the community, we want to argue for the state side, is driving. They're concerned about Mr. Garza driving. He testified he is not driving. There is a condition of bond that he not drive. The GPS does not add any additional protections that it is intended for. This is not a case for GPS. He has also been on GPS since July of 2025 with 0 violations, and it is creating a safety hazard for him at work. I believe we've solved the hour issues, and I appreciate that, Judge, but it is additionally causing a safety issue for him at work, and it is unduly burdensome and not necessary in this case.
State?
You believe it's necessary, you heard testimony that in the 2 years that he was not indicted, he put up a speeding ticket. And so I think from the state side, it is necessary to monitor him for the safety of the community. And so you'd ask that he keep.
All right, thank you. All right, the motion will be denied.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you.